how do Fabric notebooks fit into modern Power BI architecture, so semantic models, direct lake, and data flows? Right. Like I said in the beginning, we are not, also, this session, I'm not talking about Power BI, also because I'm not really a Power BI person. Power BI, however, is actually the front end. So those technologies you are talking about is not really the backend. So the backend, the data engineering part, is for data warehouses, for example, is more something you will do for data warehouses before you eventually access with Power BI. So this is a split. It's the modern Power BI architecture is not necessarily something conflicting with the architecture for data warehouses as I just pictured it. Is actually complementary to it, because the Power BI architecture, so is the star model, what you want to have in Power BI could be prepared in your backend as well. So if you want to create dimensions, for example, in a warehouse database, then you have those dimensions, and you already can use also it in the Power BI. But if you have a smaller solution, a smaller database, for example, you actually, or right, you can do a lot directly in Power BI. But that's not always the case, depending on the amount of data and the scale of your solution you have. Any other questions?
So I think where was it with questions? So thank you, Kai. It was a really impressive workshop and demo. I learned a lot. So I'm not a Fabric guy, and for me was it a little bit as a mixture of OneNote and Power BI. It looks like really, really cool. I never seen it before.
Action was good.
Some of really, really good. So for today, we are on point. We are on point. 2 hours now, and we're coming to the end. So I want to thank you. It was very, really impressive. And tomorrow we will have a paid workshop with Ridwan Adekanye regarding to building responsive dashboards. Yeah. And the last words to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, and have a nice day.
Yeah, have a nice